Yo, what's up? This LB here, back at y'all with another one, man. Shout out to my brother Ticket TV, my Hard Nation Sports Podcast, Two Raw for TV, Black Reality TV, KQKC Boxing Network, along with the other brothers of the Lions Den basketball community. Make sure y'all go subscribe to those respective channels. Now, in case you don't know what's playing in the background, that's Nas, The Message, straight off his sophomore album, It Was Written. And we're going to chop it up here. And we're going to talk about this album. We're going to break this album down. You know what I'm saying? This is one of Nas' classic albums or whatever like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get it in. Now, for those of you who don't know, I was supposed to do this yesterday, right? But there was just so much shit going on to the point where I forgot, you know, because this album dropped July 2nd, 1996, right? Now, this was the sophomore album to Illmatic. We all know how much of a classic Illmatic was. Now, this album was released, like I said, on July 2nd, 1996 on Columbia Records. And, you know, Nas chose to focus his efforts on a more mainstream direction. This genre, it was rap, but, you know, during the mid to late 90s, it was more mafioso style rap as opposed to like this hardcore, as opposed to the hardcore gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? You know, guys was like, you know, had this portrayal like they were dons and, you know, they were like mob bosses and you know, wearing Sophie Hawaiian shirts and all this type of stuff. Right now, the album was primarily produced by Trackmasters. It was a departure from his raw underground tone of his debut album towards a more polished mainstream sound. Now on Illmatic, you know, he only had like one guest appearance, and that was AZ. But on this album here, he had Foxy Brown along with AZ, Cormega. He also had Mobb Deep on the track too. But Cormega ended up not joining the firm. He ended up doing time in the Bean. So they brought along Nature later on, and that's how the firm came about. That album dropped in 97. Now, the album proved to be Nas's most commercially successful release, debuting at number 1 on the US 200 Billboard chart. It also heralded Nas's mainstream popularity and followed the success of other mafioso rap albums such as Only Built from the Cuban Links. You know, that was Raekwon's album, The Purple Tape in 95 and Reasonable Doubt in 96. You know, Jay-Z's album. Now, however, his stylistic changes and increased mainstream success forced the accusation of selling out within the hip-hop community. It remains one of Nas's best-selling release with over 2 million copies sold in the United States alone. Now, like I said, follow the critical acclaim album Illmatic. You know, despite his significant impact at the hip hop scene at the time, Illmatic did not experience the larger scale of success that most major releases had at the time, like Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style, right? And a lot of that had to do with Nas's uninvolvement with promoting the record. You know, he began to make appearances on other artists' albums, since as you had Kool G Rap, The Fast Life off his 456 album. Shout out to the Major Taco. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We about to run down the track list, you know what I'm saying? He was in Mobb Deep's Eye for an Eye. Man, that was one of my favorite tracks from Mobb Deep, man. You know what I'm saying? Eye for an Eye. We in this together, son. Your beef is mine. So long as the sunshine can light up the sky. We in this together, son. Your beef. That shit was so fucking hard back then. You couldn't tell me that shit went hard back then. You know, and then, you know, he was on Raekwon's The Purple Tape, Only Built for Cuban Links, Verbal Intercourse. Man, I'm telling you, man, Nas was that fucking dude, man. Straight up, man. Straight up. Now, Nas was like the first non Wu-Tang Clan member to appear in one of his solo recordings. You know, he called himself Nas Escobar in those track appearances. Now, meanwhile, his excessive spending habits left him with little money, and Nas was forced to ask for a loan to purchase clothes the way to the Source Awards '95. Now, the success followed East Coast after Notorious Big and promoter Puff Daddy at the Warsaw sent a message to Nas to change his commercial approach, resulting in his hiring of Steve Stout as his manager. Now, Illmatic attained gold at the time. Stout convinced Nas to aim his efforts in a more mainstream commercial direction for his second album, in which Nas enlisted the production team Track Masters, who were known for at the time for their mainstream success. Now, other producers for the album include DJ Premier, Dr. Dre, Havoc, Mobb Deep, LES, Live Squad, and MC Search as executive producer. Now, Premier and LES had previously served as producer for Illmatic. Now, the album was mastered by Tom Kanye at Sterling Sound, New York City. The album cover was designed by Amy McMauley, and the photography taken by Danny Clinch. Now, the album opens up with an album intro, which is a slave rebellion is heard, and it contains samples of Sam Cooke's "A Change Is Gonna Come" and the Lost Generation, Sly, Slick, and Wicked. They also had AZ on the cover on that particular track as well for the opening. Now, the first official track of the song, "The Message," featured production by Tone and Poke or Poke and Tone, Track Masters, and Kid Capri. Now, one critic described the song as bloody narrative and is cited as one of the most visually evocative songs of Nas's career. Now, the song's title references classic hip hop single "The Message" by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Now, legendary producer DJ Premier had one production credit on the jazz fusion style "I Give You Power," a song which depicts a first-person narrative from the perspective of a gun. Now, me personally, my favorite song off that album was "I Give You Power." Man, I'm telling you, man. The Major Choco Taco know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? That particular song right there, "I Give You Power." Oh, man. But yeah, shout out to Ill Will in the building, man. Appreciate you, homie. Shout out to TJ in the building. JMJ 2121. What's up? Now, shout out to Craig J for his contribution to the channel. He said, "Just showing you love, fam." Hey, man. Craig J, I really do appreciate you, homie. Salute to you. Straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? You've been one of the first members on my channel that really held me down between you and Intelligence Cycle, man. You know what I'm saying? So I salute the Craig J for his contribution to the channel. All right, let's keep going. Now, the album contains the singles "If I Ruled the World." Now, we all know "If I Ruled the World" was the trigger to this successful album. This album, that particular song right there, man, "If I Ruled the World" with featuring Lauryn Hill, man, I'm telling you, man, that shit was, man. And
Hey, what's going on, LB? I'm sorry, man. That's why That's why Ticket TVB cut me off and be muting me, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you, man.
Don't come in here changing the topic now. I'm talking about Nas. It was written. I will boot you off.
I'm talking about Nas. I'm talking about Nas. His second album. We had the "If I Ruled the World." Unfortunately, it was for Curtis Blow, but he did that joint with Lauryn Hill, and that was great, excellent, man. That '96 album compared to that Illmatic album, both of them was great, man. Both of them was great, excellent, awesome. I'm telling you this, man. I'm telling you, Nas won a Grammy off that "If I Rule the World," right?
I think he did, or
Yes.
at least it was nominated.
No, it won't nominate it. I think he won a Grammy off the second album, bro.
Well, let's see. Cause I just pulled up an article, or whatever, like that. Now, let's see what else. Oh, Sweet Dreams. We all know about Sweet Dreams, but that's the track 3 on the album. The album also featured guest appearances from Mobb Deep and The Firm, like I said before, the super group that was initially composed of Nas, AZ, Cormega, and Foxy Brown. Now, the group made an appearance on the song Affirmative Action, A Tale of Robbery, and 3 characters with mob connections. Now, that was another good song off that album, Affirmative Action. Um, Now, Mobb Deep Havoc produced 2 tracks of the album, The Setup, The Story About Revenge, and Live Nigga Rap, a freestyle performed by Nas and Mobb Deep with hard, gloomy percussion. Now, Black Girl Lost is a sympathetic account of the struggle of African American women. It features vocals by R&B singer JoJo of Jodeci. Music critic Chrysix wrote Nas' lyricism, stating that LES produced song woos heavy rotation, while the MC makes the type of passionate pursuits that leave lyrical aficionados genuflexion and the mic stand. Now, the song titles come from the book at the same name by pulp writer Donald Goines. His literary work served as a popular source of reference for many gangster rap artists. Nas is Coming, that was obviously produced by Dr. Dre. You know, cited as a more gangster mainstream tune that Nas has ever recorded. Now, the song's opening conversation, the skit, is a discussion between Nas and Dr. Dre about hip hop artists and fans concerned about the East Coast West Coast beef. Because we all know during that time, you know, I think about 95 to about 97, well, actually from 95 to 98 is when you were at the height of the East Coast West Coast beef. Shout out to Mr. King 8050. Shout out to CJ in the chat room. What do you think about it, JMJ?
Well, man, I can listen to that joint. I can listen to all them joints all day. You know what I'm saying? In '96, man. But excuse me. But I know Nas won the album. I know won a Grammy in '96 because that album. You know, you had Suspect too. Don't forget Suspect. Suspect. This you come outside. I ain't gonna say the rest. You know what I'm saying? Try to keep your channel clean. I'm trying to keep your channel clean, bro. But Suspect Witness, you come outside. You know the rest. You know what I'm saying? Nas is a very excellent rapper. Very excellent rapper because from 92, he came, actually, he came in 92.
Hey, JMJ, you incorrect on that. Nas has never won a Grammy.
Huh?
Trust me, I would have known. And I'm a big time Nas fan. Nas has never won a Grammy. He was it was nominated for a Grammy, but it didn't win it.
He didn't win it? I said,
no, it was nominated. Nas has never won a Grammy.
Man, that's messed up, man. You know, you got underground rap. He wasn't even underground. In actuality, he wasn't even.
Well, yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying.
It was in the middle. It was in the middle of the underground and in the middle of the, you know, people like that. But Nas, man, he should have won a Grammy by now. But Nas, that's my brother from Queens and all that, man. But that's must how they get these other sorry rappers. The what's it called? They get these other sorry rappers. You know, the Grammy Awards and all that stuff, man. But I'm gonna tell you this though, Nas 92 when we started out with MC Search and all that, Back to the Grill Again or Main Source, you know what I'm saying, Back at the Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Nas been he been the most underrated rapper in history, man. If he ain't won no Grammys, it's messed up. You know what I'm saying? He tried to come from the mud, and coming from on that middle of the hill, then that top of the hill. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, Craig J. Fuji's The Score won the album that won the Grammy that year. It was the Fuji's The Score album. Shout out to True to King TV in the building. Yeah, but me personally, yeah, I fucking boycott the Grammy Awards. Fuck them all. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, but anyway, let's keep going. So, where was I? Where was I at? That obviously the album had 14 tracks in it. You know what I'm saying? And see, also for rap in that particular year, rap solo was LL Cool J, Hey Lover, and the rap duo or group was the Crossroads by Bone Thugs and Harmony. They were the only rap categories they had at the time. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, this was a classic album, man. This album went double platinum the first week. Cause I remember when the album sales first came out of this motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, man, this was, the whole dynamic of this album, man, was just dynamic, man. It just, every last song on this album were fucking bangers, dog. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you this, LB. You know, when I was in the military, that was '96, man. I had to, I bought the 95, but maybe 95 to 96. They had the Fugees. You already know, but uh, Nas. When I first bought that album back in '96, man, you know, I said, this brother go do big thing. Nas with the It Was Written album, but the messed up part about it, messed up part about that, I think they had some other janks, like Tupac. With Tupac, with talking about talking about his style, talking about he tried to bite his style, you know what I'm saying? But Nas he said he probably said forget Tupac, but at the same time he still respect Tupac, and he said it in a verse Tupac. But I say Nas been doing this joint. I know Tupac did it before Nas, but I'm telling you this, man, Nas. He's a great rapper, man. The New York rappers be doing their doggone thing though, LB.
Right.
You know, but that mofo Nas, mm-mm, mm-mm. That's that brother right there for Queens Bridge, man.
Straight up. Hey, yeah, yeah, man. Appreciate it, Real Facts TV, man. I didn't even see you come in this motherfucker, man. So if I didn't see you, man, apologize for that, man. But salute the Real Facts TV in the building. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, but it was written better to Illmatic. To me, man, look. No. As much as I
No,
like
no,
it
no.
was written, man.
Both of was great. Both of was great
As much
though.
as I like it was written, it was not bad to Illmatic. Now, a lot of people, might disagree with me when we come to that, man. But to me, Illmatic was the better album. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah,
didn't achieve. Now, Illmatic didn't achieve the commercial success, but you can't tell me that album wasn't a fucking classic, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, anybody else want to come in the chat? Remember, this is strictly about Nas and it was written and whatever like that. I don't want you coming here talking about LeBron James. I don't want you coming here and talk about COVID-19 because I'm gonna boot you out if you do. All right. So just for this topic, we want to stick to the freaking Nas. We want to stick to Nas album, and then maybe we can go along the lines of albums that compare to It Was Written. Because I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, man. Man. Anybody want to come in here? I'm drop the link to the chat room, man. Just remember, we sticking about Nas, that about It Was Written and whatnot. What are your favorite tracks? What were your favorite tracks from It Was Written? I'll tell you mine. Mine was The Message, I Gave You Power, um, Suspect, um, Affirmative Action, and then and then Live Nigga Rap.
Yeah,
Shout out to
man.
Jermaine Maxwell, Sean Taylor in the building. What up, True the King? You there? True the King, you there?
Well, yeah. I gave you power, man. That was a take right there. That
Yeah,
was a
I
take.
Give You Power, man. That was my joint right there, man. He talk about the gun and shit. Talk about man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. That was a powerful song right there, bro. True the King, you there, bro? You might have to go out and come back in. All right, go out. I'm gonna kick you out and I'm gonna kick you out and come back in.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you another one. But it was all right. But after that, I gave you power. It's watch them brothers. I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna try to keep it clean. Watch the brothers that's close to you. You know, remember that?
Yeah, yeah, I remember that song. That's one of my songs, man. That's one of my favorite songs. What up, True the King? Unmute yourself, True the King. You gotta unmute yourself.
Lord have mercy.
You there, bro?
Mm, mm.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we get you
Yeah.
now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What's up, LB? What's up, James?
What's going on, bro? That's JMJ.
JMJ. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad, my fault. JMJ.
What's going on, True? What's going on,
Nothing
True?
much, big. Yeah, I'm a young cat, man, but I like to listen to the old schools too, man. Like Nas Nas arguably the GOAT, man. Like Nas is Nas, man. Like It Was Written album is a classic. It's bought like a perfect album, man. Perfect album, man. It's just one of part of Nas' legendary career. What can you say?
Yeah, man. His lyrical, man. I mean, the lyrics, man. I mean, the way this dude put words together, the way this dude can break down the attention to detail this guy does when he puts together a song, man. You know, the setup was another good song. I mean, god damn, can we go down? I mean, is there any
Yeah.
song on this particular album we can just flat out skip?
You can't. I don't think you can. Like
Dude,
that's a
when I was driving back home from DC, man, you know what I'm saying? I had this bitch on play.
hey man. I think when the album came out exactly,
July 2nd, 1996.
I wasn't even one.
You weren't even a year old?
I was born in November '95.
God damn, you wasn't even a year old, man. I was like 16.
But you know that's how powerful that album is. We talk about it to this day, and it's still
Yeah.
like people from my age group, and it still resonates. You know what I mean? And it's still that's what makes great music. You know what I mean? When it could still gets played from the generations and generations. Like
Exactly.
that's powerful right there.
Yeah, man. Nas been in this game. In actuality, he been in this game since 1992. Don't forget that.
He came in the game at 18.
Nas
He
been
wrote
in the game
He
since
wrote El Mag at
1992.
18.
Huh?
He wrote El
It
Mag
never
at
come out
18.
94. Yeah, man. Then to come to find out, I don't know if he was on that Roxanne Saute video. I don't
Sneak
know if he
attack.
was on that Roche Sante video. You feel what I'm saying, LB?
Was that?
He was on Roche Sante's video back in the day.
What video? What video you talking about?
Roxanne Shante.
Oh man, I was
You come
like,
to find out, I'm not BSing, bro. I'm saying, is that Nas right there? He was on
yeah,
Roxanne Shante.
this is right here, affirmative action. That jeans are raw beast. This shit, bro. Comega killed this shit, yo. Shit,
Hey, I
I
like
was,
the remix though. I like the remix though. Affirmative action remix.
see, I wasn't a big fan of remix though.
But I like the remix though for that check affirmative action.
Crush grapes, we lost papes. Catch it, just wait. The sickening. Catch it, a bit enough state.
I'm gonna tell you this shit, bro. Nas that had what 20 maybe a
Life's a bitch
30-year career.
to divorce me. I'll be flooded with ice of hellfire, you can't scorch me. Cuban cigars, beating foxes at the mall, smoking cars. Up to say Escobar. Man, I'm telling you, man, Nas, man, I'm telling you, boy, look, this album here, hands down, was one of the best albums. I can't, I want to say ever, but I can't go that far, man, because Illmatic was better. You know what I'm saying?
It's top 50. You can say that.
Definitely top 50.
You can say that.
I mean, this is how you know this is a good album, bro. When you could put that bitch in the tape deck, because see, back in the day, we grew up on fucking tapes and shit. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on tapes. We didn't grow up on, CDs was like the big thing back in the 90s or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers bought CDs and shit. MP3 players didn't come to like 10 years later. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
at the time when we were buying CDs, cassette tapes were phasing out. Even though motherfuckers still bought tapes and shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It all depends on the stereo and all that other stuff. We do it on a big no, I'm talking about the radio tape deck. You afraid that Jake what's it called go
Tape
tear
deck
up
was
your
gonna pop the tape.
yeah. It all depends on the stereo and the tape deck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Hey,
then
what you got on this album review? What you got on this Illmatic? Not Illmatic. It was written 96 Luda Rider.
Oh, you take me back, boy. Man, my brother got that on record, vinyl. He got the on CD and tape. Man, I was born in 1981, man. We had records, we had tapes, we had CDs. Now you got the MP3 players. Like, we had it all back in the day. But I remember when Nas first came out, he was killing every song. Like Illmatic, Me Against the World.
live
World.
at the barbecue with main source live back to the barbecue with MC Search, right?
Who?
I remember my favorite rapper growing up at the time was my favorite song growing up as a kid was Microphone King.
Oh yeah, Rakim. Yeah, Rakim.
Man, people don't take Rakim seriously, boy. He was one of the best MCs I ever heard back in my day. Cause I remember him rapping on stage. He used to have a little DJ to stand there, post up like he was a security guard. I said, man, I was like, man, you don't want to fuck with that dude right there, he fucked you up.
Hey, so what you think? What was your favorite tracks off that album, though?
My favorite track off that. What album you talking about?
It was written.
Man. Me and Get the World was on that. It was written, wasn't it?
No. You mean if I Rule the World?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was that was I think Nas did that, you know, because Curtis Blow did that joint too, because he there was an '80s joint called Curtis Blow with "If I Rule the World," but
No,
Nas
sample was taken from that song. Samples were taken from that song and put on in this one.
yeah, you know, but Nas with Lauryn Hill, I thought they won a Grammy with that, but it is what it is, man. Nas, if I rule the world, the message, they had a dirty version and a clean version. You know what I'm saying? The message. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Now,
You you want to know what really made me a fan of rapping? Or hearing that Sugar Hill song, dun, 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 dun. It's the jump time make it wonder why I keep on going under.
oh, you talk about AZ or something like that, isn't it?
Back in the 80s, they did a song called "It's Like a Jump Time Make it Wonder Why I Keep on Going Under." Don't touch me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jump time make me wonder why I keep on going under.
Oh yeah, that was a cool song. That song was pretty good. I mean, it lasted the test of time and shit. You know what I'm saying? But get back to it was written though. Let me give you the breakdown of the samples. So for the message, "Shaping My Heart" by Sting, "Impeach the President" by the Honey Drippers, and "Halftime" by Nas. That was the samples that came for that track. Then for "I Rule the World," like JMJ mentioned, "If I Rule the World" by Curtis Blow, "Friends" by Houdini, and Walk Right Up to the Sun" by the Delphonics. And then for "I Give You Power," you had "Theme Bahamas" by Ahmad Jamal, "Forecast" by Eric Gale, and "Repent Wall Purchase" by Procol Harum. The track that came out in 1967. Now, "Taking the Blood" was sampled by "Mixed Up Moods and Attitudes" by Fantastic Four, "Ease Back" by Ultramagnetic MCs, and "The Rise and Fall" by Nas. That was off his that came out like later on. And then it was written "A Change Gonna Come" by Sam Cooke, "The Sly Slick and Wicked" by The Lost Generation, "Affirmative Action," "Mob Ties. Well, actually, that had no sample, but it was sampled in "Mob Ties" by Drake, Holding You Down" by Jasmine Sullivan, and "So High" by Jagged Edge. Those were the songs that sampled "Affirmative Action." Shootouts sample from "I Wish You Were Here" by Al Green, and "Theme from the Avengers" by Laurie Johnson. That was a sample. And then you go to "Black Girl Lost." It was sampled by Starlight, a song by Stephanie Mills in 1979. Watch them. You know what? Watch the End. Sampled by The Sponge. "Nas Is Coming," sampled by Synopsis 2, "Mother Day" by the 24 Karat Black, and "The Black Knight" from Scooby Doo, "Where Are You?" Suspect.
What in the world?
Yeah.
What in the
Black
world, LB? What the heck?
Huh?
You know, LV, you should do something like it every Friday, an album review of a greatest rapper.
You know what? I might do that. I might do that. Can we?
Well, I'm gonna tell
Or
you
can we
this,
please
man.
have? Oh yeah, that song was that. Real facts. That song was dope. That was off of what that album that came out off of Streets Disciple in 2004, and then live blank rap was intro by Capone and Noriega. Each rap referred by Sonny Blank and Frank White. The recipe by Apathy featuring Exhibit. No, I take that back. Live nigga rap was not sampled in any song.
Okay.
The setup
I
wasn't
think
sampled, but
I
the
think
setup
haven't
wasn't
made
sampled in any song.
yeah, I
So
have. I think haven't made that song up too. You think haven't made that live in rap though? Because Habit be making some beats though too. With
Havoc did
Nas.
produce that song. He did produce that song.
Yeah, he
Shout out
produced
to the underrated
Havoc.
darkness and
Havoc one of the best producers ever, man. Like Havoc had an underrated catalog.
But I'm gonna tell you this though, Nas, he been in this game for about 30 years, and he gets much more respect. He gets more respect. I'm telling you, bro.
look,
Nas, he been for 30 years.
when it comes when it comes down to it, right? Nas is gonna go down as one of the best rappers ever.
Yeah, it's no doubt.
Then what pissed me off when I hear that oatmeal face head Lonzo Ball doing talk about do nobody listen
Oh
to
man, I don't even.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't get
yeah.
too far. I don't want to get too far on the fucking Gonzo. I mean Lonzo. But when he said that bullshit, man, that pissed me off.
Yeah, like
He sure
yeah,
do.
like I
He
like
been
Future. I like Future, but come on now, like you out of pocket, man. Like
He way out of pocket.
you out of pocket. Like I like Future. I'm a fan of Future music, but like, come on now, like you out of line. You out of line with that one.
I tell you what, if it weren't for Nas and the rest of the crew from down south too, it won't be no Future. I'll tell you that. If it
Nope.
weren't for the old school brothers, it would be no new school brothers right here at the life jackass right now. You
You
feel what I'm
right.
saying?
You
Yep.
right. I mean, that's what. Yeah, but Nas been in the game for almost 30 years.
Yes, yes.
That's yeah, that's a
1992.
yes.
1992. He made his first album in '94.
What up, underrated?
Oh man, I'm so tired, man. What's
Going
good,
on,
y'all?
Mr. JT? What's going on, Mr.
What's
JT?
good?
What up?
That's J&J that's J&J North Carolina bound.
Yeah, man. I need to come back on your live stream sometimes too, though, bro.
Now don't worry, bro, man. Whatever you can make it, man. It's all right, yo. What's up, yo? LB is something like that. Oh yeah, let me put this out, LB, and tell offline and now. LB got the book. He gonna review it, but he will review it more on my channel sometime next week. Am I right about that?
Yeah, you're right about that.
Okay, so y'all gotta confirm it. So when he put the information out to y'all, come to my channel. You're gonna Ooh, I can't wait. So y'all come to my channel and stuff like that, cause he gonna be on my channel. We're gonna analyze some. We definitely gonna go in deep. So stay tuned for that. But I want to thank everybody, on the panel and stuff like that. And you LB, you keep on doing your thing. Shout out to the LDBC, that's that Lions Den Basketball Committee, also basketball community. We not just, we not an organization. We are a movement for our people. That's it.
So tell us about It Was Written. We doing the album review, but
sorry
Nas It
about
Was
that.
Written.
Hey, Mr. JT.
Yes, sir.
What now? Some of that Roxy Sarte video
Huh?
was.
Man, we ain't talking about Roxanne Shante right now, man. We talk about Nas It Was Written. Hey,
Yeah.
so give us your assessment of It Was Written, underrated.
Yo, it was written, man. That was fucking bananas in New York, yo. Cause you gotta understand. See, I'm gonna break down my analysis. When it was written, when he threw the Afrocentric, everybody thought that, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nas was talking that shit like years early, yo. You gotta understand his father was a jazz, well, you know, he was jazz player. You know what I'm saying? He played with the greats. You
Yeah.
gotta understand. So you gotta understand when that Afrocentric, you know, he was talking about, you know, the elements of that shit, man. And I'm telling you, see, motherfuckers don't understand this thing. When you in New York, you into a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we get the first we get that shit. And I know motherfuckers be won't like to hear that shit, but it's true. But when Nas was talking about like this shit, oh yeah, he grew up in the nah. Nas was talking that shit too. But he was talking in that street shit of Afrocentric. But when he told it was written, he talking about the testament of Afrocentric. You hear what I'm saying? I'm talking about what I get from it. And that
So,
was like one, huh?
would you rate this as a better album than Illmatic, or what you think was the better album?
I can't tell, yo. I can't. I'm being honest. I'm talking as a hip hop critic. I can't. Cause you gotta understand, this when he had his daughter Destiny. This when he was becoming a father. This was he was saying, okay, when everybody talking about he had beef with not, he been beef with late great Tupac. Yeah, they do. But he understand. This is what I'm talking about. Some motherfuckers don't understand me. They don't understand where I'm coming from. My concepts and shit. You know what I'm saying? When he's coming from, this is where he coming from. He talking about the movement of us as a people globally. You hear what I'm saying? He identified with it and stuff like that. Despite him and Tupac, you know. Now I'm gonna tell you a story. You can find that out yourself. One time Tupac was in Central Park. And you know what I'm saying? Nas was like with 30 motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, I heard the story, yo.
Right,
I know the story.
Right. I was there.
You was there?
I was there. I was fucking this Jamaican chick.
Yeah.
So when he came, I said, "What's up, Nas? Yo, I fuck with you. Word, BK, no doubt, son, no doubt, BK in the fucking house." And I said, "You see?" I said, "Yo, man, nah, man, I got love for that nigga, man. He can tell you know what I'm saying. Nah, he calmed them niggas down. Nah, man. Y'all gotta think about the movement, dog. He could do, yo. I'm saying Tupac. You know what I'm saying? But Tupac, that's he like again. I'm a Gemini, like I'm a Gemini. Tupac is a Gemini. So I identify what he doing. Cause that's how I am. I'm coming. You hear what I'm saying? I don't care how many motherfuckers it is. You know what I'm saying? The underrated, the grind is coming. I'm coming. I don't give a fuck. But this is the thing about it. Nas understood the movement. Nas understand our people. He respect Tupac. Nah, man, you're not touching my brother. Even despite. You hear what I'm saying? And that's some real shit right there, man. My niggas, man. That's some real shit, man. Some of these motherfuckers don't know what they talking about, man. They don't know what the fuck they talking about, man. And I be hating you. Y'all be asking wrong motherfuckers, man. Born and raised in New York. You hear what I'm saying? Tupac was real to us. You hear what I'm saying? He not really disrespect motherfuckers in New York. He disrespect certain motherfuckers because he feel like certain motherfuckers in New York, you supposed to stand the fuck up. You real for real hip hop, man. Come on, man. I'm hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I'm born Harlem, man. You know what I'm saying? For you supposed to protect me. Cause anybody fuck with you, I'm gonna make sure niggas in Cali will get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking now. Understand what I'm saying? I'm talking as a Gemini now. You know what I'm saying, man? That's what I'm saying, man. Motherfuckers don't know, man. That's why I talk my concepts, man. Motherfuckers don't, man. Y'all never gonna follow underrated one out, man. But I know I was in search for. I seen that shit, yo. I say, what up, Tupac? Yo, what up, nigga? What up, yo? Yo, what up? I say, yo, how you, man? Yo, I'm good, man. Yo, Tupac, man. You a Gemini too? Yeah, I'm a Jimmy, man. Yeah, yo, man. You know what I'm saying? but the bad thing about it, Nas and Tupac, they really get a chance to like really it's squashed, but they really get squashed. If Tupac would have never been died, him and Nas would have done the album, it would have been fucking epic, man. I'm talking about hip hop. You gotta understand that fucking West Coast, the East Coast, that shit is fucking real, man. It's all about taking a fucking side, man. And at that time, you know what I'm saying? I think I was engaged at the time. I was engaged at the time, but I was fucking to make a check. You know what I'm saying? I know for a long time, but I'm just saying though, man. The motherfuckers be talking all they want to, man. When you in New York or in Cali, whatever it is, man. When you know, I'm talking about when you know the atmosphere, what it was, man. You see, motherfuckers want to talk about the the negative about it, man. I'm talking about us as a people, man. They are actually the man, like Dolores, however her name is. She passed away in '98. But yo, it was a lot of people, man. They want hip hop. They want hip hop off the music, yo. They was gonna bring Congress, yo. They trying to bring fucking Congress to take our music off the radio, yo.
Yeah, I remember that back in the early '90s, man. You had people like
But
taking
right,
sledgehammers
right.
to CDs in the outside
That was the
courthouses.
beginning. But I'm talking about the mid '90s, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you literally had people taking sledgehammers to CDs outside of courthouses and shit.
Yeah, motherfucker. Them white people was taking CDs, yo, was breaking that shit in half. What? Was trying to make their son and daughter, but they was rebellion. Now we ain't telling that shit because they identify that shit, yo. And think about in the mid '90s, I was in my late 20s, going to my early 30s, yo. I seen that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? The impact of hip hop had on the world, but they didn't want to. But the society didn't want to recognize that shit. Clinton didn't want to recognize that shit. The black Hispanic caucus, and I got to say Hispanic caucus. They ain't want to recognize. We already know we're Republicans. They fail to understand, man. They fail to understand. But hip hop was global then, man.
Shout out to the quintessential LeBron James jockstrap sniffer Myron Jones in the building.
Damn, y'all see, you be, I'm saying y'all be buying LeBron nostrils and shit and
No, I won't go too much. I won't go too much further than that. I'm gonna stick to Nas.
But Nas shit, man. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? People can talk about Nas all you want to. And I know he had a little beat with Mobb Deep. That's another level. I'm not gonna touch that shit, but I'm just saying like this. I'm talking about for me, man. Nas is for the people, man.
I'll tell you, man, he's hands down my favorite rapper, dog. I'm telling you right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, his storytelling, his attention to detail when it comes to putting these words together, his the delivery.
Yeah, and he talk about pyramids and all that. Motherfuckers was not doing that shit back. Like, all right, I could say motherfuckers was not doing it in the 80s, but they was like independent. But Nas was like talking that shit commercial. Yo, I'm giving you the elements. You need to watch. You need to look at this shit, man.
Well, he definitely took the rap game to another level. I'll tell you that much, man. When
he did Distant, I think it was Distant Relatives. One of the Marley brothers.
Yeah, with Damian Marley.
Damian Marley, y'all gotta hear that shit. Maybe it was not really hit. You gotta hear that shit, man. If y'all want real hip hop and talking about Africa, Jamaica, I'm talking about us as a people that connected. I'm talking about a Caribbean, and I'm talking about us as a people. They connect Africa, man. Y'all gotta hear that shit, man. But I can't, like I said, man, I'm not telling you fools, man. I'm tired of telling y'all, man. Y'all need to hear that LP, man. Oh my God, that shit's retarded. I'm surprised they didn't get that much notoriety, but you got notoriety with me, man. I'm telling y'all, man.
Yeah, man, that album, let me tell you, man, I'll tell you, it was written good now. One of my favorite albums. I still got Illmatic slightly above it. But yeah, man, this album here is off the chain, man. You can't tell me this shit wasn't off the chain, boy.
They
You know
was
what
off
I'm
the
saying?
chain. But like I said, I can't pick. I mean, as a hip hop critic, I can't.
You know what? I think this one I'm gonna do, right? I think I have an idea. Luda Ryder gave me an idea earlier. You know what I'm saying? We need to have a debate for like, all right, so this one I'm gonna do, right? And I want you guys to hold me to this or whatever like that, right? Of all the albums, we're gonna pick a specific artist, right? So like one day I might pick Nas and all his albums, another day might do Wu-Tang and all their albums or whatever that. And we're gonna come to a debate. We're gonna do a debate on which, in your opinion, was the best album from that artist.
No, no. What we gotta do? I'm trying to tell you what this. Nas is a group. Nas is a solo. So we gotta do solo to solo, group to group.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
all.
That's what I'm saying. So
Okay.
like one day we'll pick up we'll like so for like I don't know. It's like one day we do Nas and then another day we'll do like Tupac, then another day we'll do like Mobb Deep and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Go through all their whole album discography, Busta Rhymes, Tribe Called Quest, Q-Tip, all them motherfuckers, right?
The Lynch Mob. Lynch Mob can kick some shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying
Dog Pound, they kick
example and
some
shit
shit
like that.
too. Yeah,
Smith and
man.
West, all those guys, right?
Oh, yo, let me tell you, Smith and Western, motherfucker, yo, when them and the motherfucker did, yo, motherfucker, I forgot the song when they said the Beast of the East. Oh, my, yo, stop, man, yo, I'm telling
I
you,
know you
man,
ain't talking about the Shining album. I know you ain't talking about the Shining album. That was the best one.
Yeah, The
That's the
Shining,
mm-mm.
best
that was my
first
shit
album
right
I
there.
heard.
My song Bucktown was
yo,
on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
yo, Brooklyn. I'm talking about Brooklyn. I'm talking New York. You New York definitely, but us as Brooklyn. Oh my god, now stop, man.
Yeah, that's my
Yo,
song right there, motherfucking Bucktown. Bucktown, home of the original gun clappers. That's my shit right there, boy. You couldn't tell me
yo,
nothing
and I'm
about
gonna
that
tell
motherfucker,
you,
boy.
these motherfuckers in the street. See, these are a lot of motherfuckers. Oh yeah, they dug, but they had knowledge and shit. I remember some of them was down with the Decepticons.
Yeah,
They
that
said,
was my
"Where's
shit, man. You know what
Decepticons
I'm
and
saying?
all like that?" There's over 700. There's over 700 of them, like within the 5 boroughs and stuff. It was some scattered here and there. But yo, them, yo, man, this is again. I'm telling you like this, the underrated one, giving your shit that y'all not gonna hear. Yo, they can walk in the street. I said, yo, what up, Buckshot? What up, baby? When y'all gotta come out, man? Y'all be nah, we gonna come out. Black Moon coming out some shit, yo. Word life, Black Moon coming out some shit, man. And then when they sign, I said, yo, man, they said the publishers don't sign the autograph. Man, fuck them niggas, man. Yo, I sign your shit, man. We fuck with you. BK, that's how it was. And it could be in Jersey, Cali, and all. That's how, yo, they used to have block parties to crash up and shit, man. They used to bring shit, man.
Yeah.
To feed the community like, yo, nah, man. No. It's toe cup. Nah. We got this. Yo, don't fuck up. Don't fuck them on, man. And that's how it was, man. That was real fucking hip hop, man. And I'm talking about as a grown man and going 29 and 30. You know, going like mid 20s, going to 30. I was grown. It was hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying like this? Motherfucker, yo, see hip hop back then, they was stopping shit was bad, man. You know what I'm saying? They just show up a block pop. They probably show, yo, man, come on, let's do this. You hear what I'm saying? Yo, man, we gonna do a show, man, but y'all can't fuck. All right. And bring the motherfuckers in. Yo, the first 100 niggas, man, roll with us. Come on, man, stop playing with me, man. Y'all don't know, man. And that was a beautiful thing, man, because in their own way, they talk about the move of our people, man. And maybe there are some that they didn't understand. They talk about the pain, the projects, and all like that. You know, the rape and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Identify that shit, man. Cause I was doing it, son. You know, they talking about the black we need to be with a black woman together, and a black woman needs to be one together, and a black woman with a black man. You know, motherfuckers talking about yo 9 to 5. They were telling yo man, fuck with that nigga 9 to 5, man. He's there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no shit. No, oh yeah, don't fuck with a nigga 9 to 5. Yo, fuck with them niggas. Yo, that nigga's good. That nigga gonna provide his family.
Because, man, I'm telling you, man.
That was shit, man. That's how they was saying that shit, man. And then if motherfuckers disagree that shit. You get it, son. You get it. Nah, I don't fuck with that nigga no 9 to 5. They fuck with everybody. Yo, hip hop back then, they fuck with everybody. They don't give a fuck about no class. You hip hop, you down with the move. You hip hop, man.
I'll tell you, man, that hip hop right there, that hip hop back then, man. I tell you that I definitely missed that era of hip hop, man. I'm telling you, that was the height. In my opinion, 94 through about 97 was the height of the, golden age of hip hop, if you ask me. And
Niggas was traveling on trains, man.
And this was firm. And this
niggas
album
on
here
fucking
was
man, niggas. Oh my motherfuckers, they was on transit authority. We're talking to motherfuckers, man. Niggas would get out of line, they would get it, but they fuck man, they were so promote, yo, here's my shit, yo man, I ain't got no fucking money, man. Don't even worry about it, man. Come back with it, we come with. That's how it was, man.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers getting on trains like, yo, we at the Apollo, my book cam music, we want that. Whatever it is, a block party. Yo, here, man, yo, fuck. They used to get transit authority used to get them niggas like boo, say, yo, man, make sure my niggas, man, get on the train, man. Hey, man.
That's right. Shout out to the Queen, back to the basics.
Oh, Queen, back to the basics. That's what I'm saying, man. Things don't know, man. I'm telling you, man. I already knows what you talking about. I was around that shit, man.
Yeah,
here,
man. I'm telling you, man. Dog. Look, I'll tell you from my vantage point, right? Because I didn't even give y'all. I was supposed to tell you all this shit in the beginning. I remember I was in South Carolina at the time. I was in high school. I was about 16 years old, and I was going through. I remember taking the day off of work, and I didn't take the day off. I already had the day off. That Tuesday, it dropped Tuesday. It dropped that Tuesday morning. I was already at the store waiting to buy my tape. You know what I'm saying? And then like the line was so like everybody and their daddy was trying to cop that Nas album, man. Like everybody and their daddy, like we was like I went to work the next day bumping that shit. I worked at Shoney's at the time. We back there in the back while we doing all the dinner orders bumping Nas that was written.
All right, man.
Tell you, man, that album, man, shit. Y'all can't tell me that that album when, man, I'm telling you. I know and then this the thing. We ain't had social media. We ain't had none of that back then. Internet was barely in its infant stages or whatever like that.
Let me tell you, man, when Tupac and Biggie passed, yo, we all suffered. But New York, man, we was crying, dog. Grown man crying. Even like we probably had certain disagree with Tupac. Nah, man. Yeah, we would say, nah, man, them niggas ain't killed Tupac, man. Fuck it, the system killed Tupac. Yo, we was crying, man. Grown man like come to me like, yo, man, I ain't know you. We was crying, dog. We was crying, yo. We was hurting. I ain't talking about black woman. I ain't got nothing to tell you because black woman was crying. But I'm talking about us as black men, man. We was crying. But as for me, it was permanent. I'm saying it was personal because he was a Gemini like me. I identified what he talking about, man. That shit was fucking with me, man. Every time I'm looking at them fucking Jakes, they said, what them Jakes, man? Them fucking 5-0s. Who the 5-0s? Them cops, man. We call them 5-0s, like Hawaii 5-0. We call them 5-0s and shit. We was looking at these motherfuckers, man. Take your motherfuckers out, man. I know you're part of this shit, and you use that nigga as a pawn, yo. We was hurting, man. And then a few months later, then Big pass. Okay, out here, man. Come on, man. And we still ain't get over it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's all I'm gonna say about it. But nah, shit, yo. Come on, man. Stop that, man.
I'm telling y'all, man. Anybody else want to chime in your favorite Nas story, man? You know, because I'm telling you right now, man, I got these stories for days.
Yo, I gotta get up because I gotta get ready for my live. 7:30. If y'all want to, check it out, I'll be on it. All
right, that's what's up.
All right, peace.
Shout out to Underrated Darkness in the chat, man.
Yo, peace. All right, no doubt. Peace to all y'all, man. All right, one.
That's right. Hey, Google give me some free they give me some free speakers, dog. That's how you hear that shit in the background, man. You know what I'm saying? Google, they give me some free speakers, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even asked for this shit. They just sent me an email one day. Hey, we gonna send you some free speakers. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, man. Nas has been one of the greatest rappers in the last underrated underground. I think middle in the middle, but we all know he's the greatest. But Nas know how to what's it called? It was like Biggie. If he was like Biggie with that brain he got, he'd be really one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's the shit, man. I'm telling you, man, this album right here is the shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, but I gotta split, you know what I'm saying? Gotta cook me some food, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking ate all day. But appreciate everybody that been on the panel. Appreciate everybody being in the chat. Smash like, hit, subscribe, man. This your boy. Scream at me. Huh?